Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you very much for coming to our grand opening of the Global Battery Systems Lab. It's great for all of you to take some time out of your day. 6 months ago at the Detroit International Auto Show in Detroit, we announced a plan to open a state-of-the-art automotive battery lab here in the United States. And now this exciting and monumental event has arrived, and I'm thrilled to be able to be part of it and for all of you to be part of it. Now, as we know, GM is facing some very challenging times right now, but we felt it was appropriate to celebrate the opening of this facility as it will accelerate GM's reinvention of the automobile by bringing research and validation of battery cells inside of General Motors or in-house. We're going to do cells, modules, and packs. And this is part of what we need to do to help bring the Chevrolet Volt to my right to fruition. Now, as Charles Kettering once said, the reason I'm so interested in the future is because I'm going to spend the rest of my life there. Today, we're going to focus on the future of General Motors, and you'll hear a great deal about this facility, its impact on the city, the state, and the industry over about the next hour or so. So following this press conference, we'll have an opportunity for an informal question and answer, and then all the media in attendance are invited to tour the new lab. Now, I'd like to take a minute to recognize our distinguished guests. Now, I would like to thank each of you for helping to make this lab a reality. And now it's my privilege to welcome GM President and CEO Fritz Henderson, Governor Jennifer Granholm, and GM Group Vice President of Global Engineering, Mr. Jim Queen.
Thanks, Bob. Good morning. It's a pleasure to have you with us. This is a day that reminds us what business we're in. I'd like to add my thanks to the governor, senators, and various officials who are here with us this morning. During the past several months, my comments, my public appearances have really focused around the corporation, viability, hearings, being in court, 363 motions, and a day like today reminds me what business we're in. We're in the car business, and we're in the technology business, and we're really excited. It's a chance today to talk about the lifeblood of our future, which in this case is about developing capabilities here within General Motors in Michigan, in Warren, in terms of a world-class battery lab. I want to reinforce a couple things. We're open for business. We're investing in green technologies, energy-saving technologies, and jobs. The new GM intends to be, and has aspirations to be, a leader in these technologies and in vehicles that use these technologies. At the North American Auto Show in January, we announced a commitment to build a world-class battery test facility here in the U.S. Now, 5 months later, and about 9 months ahead of schedule, we're proud to join you in opening this lab, and Jim Queen will provide more details. But let me talk a bit about the new General Motors and start with how do we become truly product and customer focused. It's really about, in this case, today, talking about technology and what might be applied for the benefit of customers and society in the future. We must respond to the demands of society and the demands of consumers with the right level of technology and with technologies that can actually get us to the future that we all aspire for. This facility is intended to do just that, by advancing GM's knowledge and capability and testing skills in new battery technology, and allowing GM to speed the development of vehicles with hybrids, plug-ins, or EREV like the Chevrolet Volt. These benefit consumers. We expect them to benefit consumers across America and, in fact, globally, with cleaner, more fuel-efficient vehicles on the road, with the Volt, for example, launched prior to the end of next year. We're committed to world-class fuel economy. If you take new vehicles being launched today, for example, our new Chevrolet Equinox or our GMC Terrain, mid-size crossovers with four-cylinder engines, 6-speed automatic transmissions, intended to provide class-leading 32 miles per gallon on the highway fuel economy. Or our Chevrolet Cruze, to be launched here early next year, which will provide close to 40 miles per gallon on the highway. And then finally, the Chevrolet Volt. We also expect to have 14 hybrids in production by 2012, and almost 2/3 of our vehicles alternative fuel capable by 2014. The new GM we intend to be, and it's our aspiration to be, a long-term global leader in fuel-efficient and advanced technology vehicles. And this lab is a big part of that. The new GM will contribute to the development of green jobs, advanced engineering and manufacturing capabilities right here in our technical center in Warren, Michigan. Let me talk about speed. And how does speed relate to the new General Motors? We need to do everything in our business faster at a much higher level of velocity. And the work in advanced battery technology is a good example. In addition to this lab announced at the auto show, we also have plans for a manufacturing facility to do battery modules to support the Chevrolet Volt. And that plant we expect to bring online here later this summer. We have selected LG Chem to supply lithium-ion battery cells and components for the Volt. But a key part of this technology, key part of this lab that you see here today is about providing the capability and window into other technologies in the future. Because in fact, this particular technology needs to continue to evolve every day. We signed joint engineering and development contracts with Compact Power and LG Chem to further develop lithium-ion technology. And we also joined with the University of Michigan, my alma mater, to create an advanced battery lab in Ann Arbor, along with a special curriculum to develop auto battery engineers. We're moving fast to try to meet the demands in this ever-changing technology, in this ever-changing economy and world. Finally, a few words about partnerships that have made this laboratory possible. More than ever, the auto industry is a team sport, and success depends on our ability to work with partners. At GM, we're fortunate to have truly superb, fantastic partners. From unions, dealers, supplier, to the city of Warren, the state of Michigan, and federal government, it's a privilege for us to work with talented and committed people who understand our business and share our common goals. We're deeply committed to this region and to this state, and to being a leader in the United States in the vehicle business. And today, we celebrate some evidence of that. We know from long experience that investments in the technology that you see here today, in the people that make it work, will pay over and over. So thanks again to everyone who helped make this battery lab a reality. Congratulations on a job well done. At this point, I'd like to turn it back over to Bob Cruz. Thanks, Bob.